you, Brian, because you're the best. I gotta tell you, man, the extra snickety snacks are working for me, man. I'm working hard out in the field, and you're paying me, and you're taking care of me, and I love you, man. I love you, man. Pep Star on the move. Shalamadoozy. Are you drunk? Can't wait for the weekend. Welcome back to Kruse Control. It is Monday, March 4th, 2024. Welcome to Kruse Control, the home of entertainment news. I'm your host, as always, Brian Kruse. Welcome back, everybody. Happy Monday. Hope you had a great weekend, accomplished a lot of stuff. Some ass, had fun with your family, your friends, your loved ones, everybody in your life, and you got to have a great time. Just enjoy your weekend because it's always fun. You have to do that. And welcome back on a Monday. I appreciate you so much. And joining me back on Kruse Control on a Monday. It wouldn't be a Monday if I didn't have my queen of Mondays here. Kicking ass all the time, helping you out in the chat. Everybody on my Kruse Control, Miss Rachel Blakely. Rachel, we're back. How you doing?
I'm doing great. It's a beautiful Monday. Let's get that chat going. Let's get the show going. We'll have a great time.
Let's get rocking and rolling. You have a good weekend?
Absolutely. So got some good workouts in, getting buff. So
Nice.
good.
I'm trying myself running again too. It's nice to be like out there and doing stuff, right?
Yeah, well,
It's
you
a
live in
new year.
beautiful, sunny California. It's a good time to be running.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
Yeah.
And I just love it. It's so nice right now. It really has been. The rain finally stopped, and it's just like you gotta get out there every once in a while. It's New Year. New person. I heard someone shushing me. That's the guy who's running in the streets every day, in and out, finding all those lucky ladies. The thirsty daddy himself, Mr. GR Waters. GR, how you doing, man?
Good, Ryan. I was telling you to stop talking about the rain stopping. I don't want it coming back.
How was your weekend?
Call up the devil on us.
Up there, Banner. Your weekend, GR?
Oh man, it was too short.
It goes by fast, doesn't it? That's those Friday
Yeah.
nights ringing in a long time, you know?
Exactly. Well, you got to takes all day Saturday to recover from Friday night.
It does, yeah. It's a little bit slower these days. So me too, a few drinks and I'm like, whew. But a man who is also here with us, welcome back everybody from Iron Oaks himself, Mr. Jake Slanecki. Happy Monday. Good to see you back, Jake. How you doing?
Hi, good. How are you?
Good.
What kind of intro was that, Brian? A man who is also here. Jake.
I said he was here on Friday. Mr.
I am
Iron
also
Oak
here.
himself.
Yeah.
I know, that was a
if I
horrible intro. I'm sorry, Jake. I gotta give you, I get you some good catchphrase for you. So I got Thirsty Daddy, I got the Queen of Monday. I gotta work on it for everybody, you know? I'm
Well,
working on it. You got any
I smoke a
suggestions?
lot
Yeah.
of meat, so
He's
The smoker of the meats. The
He's
smoker of the meats himself.
You're gonna say the Iron
he's
Man.
smoking the meats.
He's smoking the meat.
I some of it.
He's smoking that meat. And he's,
Yeah, mine.
I'm probably overusing that song, but you know what? I don't know. I still love it so much.
I
But
don't think so.
everybody, welcome back, Jake. Good to see you. Good to see everybody in the chat too. Good to see you all. Happy Monday. Peppy, are you a smoker of the meats too?
Slow your roll.
Okay, all right, man. All right, you know, maybe
He's
you will
sassy
be one
today.
day.
Jeez, Pep.
He's always sassy.
Hey,
these
you
days,
four,
I
I'm
feel
not
like.
trying to break your balls, but where are my snickety snacks? I'll be hungry too.
Yep, I get it, buddy. I get it. But you're excited about today, aren't you? Excited about the news?
I'm
everything going
actually
on?
really excited about that.
Okay, all right. That's very generic, Peppy. You gotta work on your shit, man. You gotta be on camera all the time. You gotta be better than that, okay? You gotta be better than that. But anyways, thank everybody for being here. Appreciate you all. Happy Monday. It's good to see you all back here in the chat. And I'm happy to have my panel here as well on a Monday. It's been fun so far. I've been kind of clicking here on a Monday. So thank you all for being here. A lot of stuff going on. Smoker of the Meats sounds like a sitcom. Yes, Green. Smoker of the
Coming
Meats.
this fall, Jake is smoking the meats.
Live on Peacock. That's right. The only legal cock in town.
Oh no.
You like meats? Come watch it on the cock.
Okay, that's enough of that.
And then pee.
Yep. Anyways, everybody, you can check it out on the Cox today, but you can also check out a lot of things going on in the ranking in the world. Oh my God, I gotta say it. There's lots of going on. It doesn't matter if it's a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday, a Sunday, any day of the week. Every time we're here on a Monday, on a Wednesday, on a Friday, maybe sometimes a weekend, there's always a lot of breaking news. Come on. I think there's just too much talk of like smoking of the meats, but anyway, the very first thing I'm going to talk about is SAG-AFTRA right now because they have been officially, the board has gone forward and has approved the animation agreement for SAG-AFTRA's animated movie contract. It's going down to the membership. They'll have to vote on it as well. And then once they vote on it, it'll be ratified into an actual contract for 3 years. So they sent it to the board approved it. It's ready to go. Finally, the animation strike will be coming to an end because nobody wants to have strikes happen. They really don't. I mean, they weren't really a strike, but it was on a hold. Nobody wants to see that. But IATSE might want to see that, everybody, because IATSE had a huge meeting with the Teamsters over the weekend, and their contract expires July 31st, as we said multiple times. 2,000 crew members showed up for this on Sunday at Woodley Park in Encino, which isn't too far from here, actually. And Sean O'Brien, who is the president of the International Board of Brotherhood for the Teamsters, came forward and he was having a whole word about this. And he said, "We are not afraid of a strike. If these greedy corporations, whether it's Amazon, Netflix, Sony, Disney, if they choose not to reward our members, they are putting themselves on strike. We will put them on their back, on their knees, begging for mercy." I mean, that sounds like another catchphrase for the bringer of meats. But yeah, I'm just saying, be careful what you ask for because a strike might happen this summer. And honestly, it wouldn't be good. We don't want to see that ever happen because it could cause work just to stop again. But I do like to kind of see this, though, is that Apple has been sued. Well, they've been told they have to pay back $1.95 billion from the European Commission. They've came forward and said that what they've been doing with Apple Music has been against all their fair trade. And so because of that, Spotify was complaining about this, saying what they've been doing on their actual apps and on their phones is they're applying something that stops it so people know that there's other manageable and cheaper forms of music out there they can have on their phones. And so they're actually been making some so that stuff doesn't show up. Well, now the EU says they have to strip away all these things that actually stop you from being able to see these ads for Spotify. It's probably iHeartRadio. I mean, Spotify was the big one that came forward. But in order to do this, so they're called anti-steering provisions will be taken away from all the apps, and now they'll be able to refrain from repeating infringement they're hoping for in the future, so that apps like Spotify can also be on your Apple devices, and you can actually enjoy them without being fear that they're going to stop having fair trade and other options for your Apple devices. So very interesting to see that, but that's a lot of money. I'm kind of shocked, like $1.95 billion. So Apple probably didn't like that. Just as much as Terrence Howard, I should say. Terrence Howard's probably pissed off about his taxes because it sounds like he's been pissed about his taxes for a long time. But Terrence Howard, we know him from Empire. He's been around for a long time. He was an Iron Man before, but a federal judge ordered him to pay nearly $1 million in back taxes with interest and penalties. And for a long time, he has been like, I'm not paying taxes. He said this because he said it's immoral for the United States government to charge taxes to descendants of slaves. And which he says that's what I am, and so I shouldn't have to pay taxes. So it stands that right now he's been charged with ignoring the IRS, and he had initially was $575,000 in income taxes, but he's been failing to pay since back in 2010. So that's a long time not to pay taxes. So it's interesting to see what's going to happen with this. He doesn't pay the money. That's what it is. You got to pay your taxes. I know it sucks that people were infringed upon their rights for a long time, but it's the government, and they're going to make you pay those taxes. It's going to happen. The original Rhodey, you're right. It's going to happen though. Rhodey doesn't want to pay his taxes, and honestly, Apple also is going through a change at Foundation, which is making me a little bit nervous about this, guys. I love the show Foundation. I really have liked it a lot. David S. Goyer, I think he's phenomenal. I think he's in a lot of good projects with his writing. I mean, Man of Steel, I know people go shit about that, but I still like his work with that. I like his superhero stuff. He worked with, of course, Christopher Nolan, the Batman movies. Been around for a long time, and he has been spearheading as executive producer, showrunner of Foundation. I love the show. Love it so much. He's also been directing. Well, now because of budgetary constraints, they're pulling him away from this. And he's only going to be in Los Angeles, working as showrunner and executive producer, working on scripts, but he's taking them off set. And he started shooting 3 episodes, the first 3 episodes of the next season. And they had about 80% of the first one done. And they were saying about 30 to 50% of the second and third episodes. But now they're bringing a new director in because, again, they're saying budget cuts, which is interesting. I guess he's probably just trying to make like a big budget movie all the time. But that's why the show works so well. It's so freaking good. If you see it, it's amazing. And it deserves a big budget thing. So hopefully the next season doesn't suck. And now we have 2 people in a room the whole time, like with like 4 walls, and that's it. I'm worried about it. I'm really worried about it. But anyway, so Tim Southam is coming in to take over, and he's worked on a bunch of projects. One Piece is one of his latest ones he's been working on directing. So I honestly am worried about it, guys. I'm honestly worried about it because I love this show, and I hope that the changing of the guard on set doesn't make it for a worse project. Now he has experience, so maybe he'll be okay. But I'm worried about it. I was also worried about Jamie Foxx for a long time, but Jamie Foxx coming back, everybody. Jamie Foxx, that right, is returning to beat Shazam. So last season he couldn't do because of the health scare. And he stepped away for a while, and he was just trying to take care of himself. We talked about the hospitalization multiple times in the show, but now he's able to come forward. He's been executive producing it. Now he'll be back on air with his daughter again as his co-host DJ. So good for Jamie Foxx. Finally feeling better. Excited to see what he takes that next. It's good that he's out there and working again. I'm really happy for him. Something else I'm surprised about, though, is this show Tracker. Now, this came out. They were playing a million ads during the Super Bowl. Like, that's all I remember seeing. It was like Tracker, a beer commercial, Tracker, beer commercial. It just seemed like it was insane how many times they were showing it. My mom likes this show, but the trailers didn't do it for me. But again, who knows? Because got a season 2 pickup already. So Paramount's like, let's make a season 2 happen. CBS renewed it. And I hope that the people that have been watching it are excited about this. Again, Justin Hartley, I think he's a great actor, but I just never had a chance to check it out because I just was like, the ads didn't do it for me. And ads have to sell something. So I hope that if you like this show, you're excited about Tracker coming back for a season 2. We'll see. I might check it out now. Maybe I'll check it out. No, I have no urge to rush to my television set and turn it on, but maybe I'll sit down for a second and check it out. But I do like Only Murders in the Building. We've been talking about this for a while. It's coming back. They're shooting the new season in Los Angeles, and they're talking about more casting news. They released some pictures of like the main 3 just sitting there on set hanging out. But Kumail Nanjiani is coming in actually to take off a pretty big role they're seeing in the new series. So they're calling it like it's mostly under wraps. That's how it always goes. They don't want to tell you anything, but they're saying that his character is going to be very influential in the whole investigation of the season. So they're saying he's going to be more than just a day player. You're going to have a lot of him moving forward. So I think he's a very big talent. I think he could be funny. He's funny. He's charming. I think that he got a raw deal when they did the Eternals. I thought he was good in that, but that movie just kind of wasn't the best movie ever. But I hope he's well. Hope he does well for him. But speaking of superheroes, again, we got some more Superman casting coming forward, everybody, because they finally cast some more people coming forward. Well, at least we've cast the boss of Daily Planet right now. When Wendell Pierce is coming forward to play Perry White. Now, Perry White's been played by multiple people through the years. Jackie Cooper in the original ones, Frank Langella. I love that guy. He's fucking awesome. And Lawrence Fishburne in the Man of Steel franchise, which did a great job too. And I've seen this guy in multiple things. Suits, The Wire. He was in Jack Ryan. They did the Odd Couple spinoff a long time ago. He was in that. Michael J. Fox show. Horrible Bosses. He's going to go into the theatrical world. So I think he's a talent. It's interesting. I want to see how it goes. Again, the Superman whole thing is a lot of changes. They're shooting now, so we'll have more news about that as we move forward. And James Gunn also shot down. There's an image of Corn Sweat out there. And don't call me cheap. Don't call me cheap. That's great. But there was a picture of Corn Sweat out there where he was in the suit. People are like, is this real? And James Gunn's like, this is not fucking real. So if you see that picture of like a full body Superman, it's a fake. People are photoshopping it. It's not real. But we do have Perry White finally. Can't wait to see how the Superman turns out. But I'm also interested in the Karate Kid because we have more casting for Karate Kid. Joshua Jackson from Dawson's Creek himself is coming in to play a part they're not really saying. There he's saying, again, another big part for this movie. Of course, we got Jackie Chan back. We got Ralph Macchio back. And then, with this new person, they're not really saying what he's going to be doing, but he's going to be very influential in all the characters. Big part, Joshua Jackson. And honestly, Dawson's Creek again. This is what I go back to in my world. But also Ben Wang's in this too. Hopefully, it's a good production too. I love the Cobra Kai show. So I hope they try to tie that into this as well. Another show coming back, it was probably popular with Dawson's Creek too, is Sex and the City. They never really stopped, but Sex and the City is coming to Netflix. Everybody, starting tomorrow. April 1st. I'm thinking about the other one. April 1st, you can watch all of Sex and the City. So get ready to see this. the whole crew is coming to Netflix, and get excited if you love it. I mean, HBO has this whole deal. Zaslav signed away a lot of the shows to get distribution on Netflix. Of course, we saw Ballers over there. We saw the Harry Potters. There's been like all these different movies, all the Justice League stuff. Everything's over there. So Zaslav's just making all these deals, and there's another show for them that's moving forward there. But also, some not so mean girls. These are, but the actual Mean Girls are coming. That's right, everybody. Tomorrow on Paramount Plus, you can check out Mean Girls, a musical that came up in theaters not too long ago, and now it's officially going to be out there on Paramount Plus. So if you get a chance to see it, maybe you want to check it out. I don't know. Maybe I'll check it out on Paramount Plus. I'm not really sure about it. I keep coming back and forth about this. I like the movie. The initial one was great. The second one, though, I didn't see in theaters, missed it in March, but hopefully, no, it's coming out. It was when was it? It was in 2024. So it was a while ago this actually came out. But yeah, hopefully
December,
it's good.
I think it was late.
Was that what it was? I was like trying to think. It's been a while. But yeah, no, people love it. People love it. I mean, so hopefully it does well on streaming too. You get a chance to check it out. You'll be able to check it out now. And good for them. Good for them. I guess I lost another picture here. This program's been a little weird sometimes. Like the pictures pop up, they disappear. But the ASC Awards were yesterday. Yesterday, everybody. ASC Awards were yesterday too. Again, another big award show. But again, not as big as the Oscars next weekend. But theatrical feature film went to Oppenheimer. And you also had documentary going to King Cole, episode of a 1 hour regular series went to Miss Maisel, limited anthology series or motion picture made went to Boston Strangler, episode of half-hour series, Tricky Legacies on Barry, that was that episode, and also music video went to At Home, performed by John Bryant. So yeah, ASC Awards, you know what, they're good. Not one of my big ones, but it's still noteworthy of saying. But a lot of breaking news, everybody. A lot of breaking news. So happy to have you all here on a Monday going through the news. It's great. It's really fun. Yeah, nothing really stands out crazy today, but I think that Only Murders in the Building is going to be a lot of fun this season, so I can't wait to see. I'm just worried about Foundation. I love that show so much. Oppenheimer always wins everything. This is its season. It's a season. Barbie and Oppenheimer. We'll see how the Oscars break down. I was talking to a friend over the weekend, too, be like, I think Barbie might beat Oppenheimer at the Oscars. I'm like, I don't know. It could happen.
Barbenheimer.
Barbenheimer. Could they both win? They should just both be able to win. That'd be cool, right?
I still think it's a sin that Greta didn't get at least a nomination for Best Director.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I think that doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, honestly, after all the praise it's gotten and what's done for cinema this year, like, come on, it was really good. But that they didn't. I'm surprised they didn't do it. But it helped out a lot. The whole Barbenheimer movement was awesome. So. What do you do? They didn't want to do it, everybody. They didn't want to do it. But you know what we do want to do? This is that time. We're going to man the clock. And all my guests have that minute to do what? To give me their hot takes. All right, now it's time for those hot takes. This is that time, the first time on Kruse Control, 50th time on Kruse Control. This is that time where all my guests get 1 minute to give all their hot takes for all the latest breaking news that I just broke down a second ago. Can they get it before the bomb blows up? Will the bomb blow up? They'll run out of time, and they'll be stuck there twiddling their thumbs and getting a and a no from you in the chat saying they cannot get their hot takes. Yeah, I mean, I should just play the sound effect because my sound effects aren't as good, but I believe in you all. I believe in you all with the hot takes today. It's going to be great, I think. I think it's going to be awesome. I'm just saying, right? Nobody wants this. Nobody wants it. Rachel, who's going first today?
I've got to redeem myself from last week. I'll give the boys a break and I'll go ahead and go first.
Oh, sweet. Look at that. Rachel's jumping in there. She's feeling good. She's feeling confident. I'm excited to see how this goes, Rachel. I believe in you.
All right.
It's time to persevere. Come in here, kick some ass, and get those hot takes.
Let's go.
All right, here we go. You ready for your hot takes?
I'm ready. Let's go.
Hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
Animation finally getting a contract. It's about damn time. IATSE, it would be a shame to have a strike 2 summers in a row, but if that's what they have to do to get some respect, that's what they've got to do. Apple paying $1.95 billion. Good. I like any time they have to pay huge fines. Terrace Howard with his taxes. That's an interesting take, but not how the law works quite yet. So you're gonna have to pay your taxes, buddy. Foundation, cutting your showrunner is always a terrible move. Why are you doing that? Jamie Foxx, I'm glad he's back and healthy. Tracker, I never watched it. Only Murderers, I thought it ended last season.
more.
Superman cast. I do not care. I will probably watch it either way. Or not. Karate Kid. Again, it is what it is. Sex and the City going to Netflix. I think it's a weird move for HBO to be handing out shows like that, and I'm interested to see what it does for the rest of Netflix or HBO's thing. Mean Girls, I will watch it. ASC
Yeah.
God damn Oppenheimer.
You're right there.
But
I feel like I'm back where I belong. Loved it last week, and now we're back, baby.
Yeah. Rachel got the hot takes. Feeling good. What way to start
You
off
keep
the hot
putting
takes
topics I have more to say on.
I know. Today was a weird day for topics. But we do our best, you know?
Yeah.
We do our best.
We got there.
We got there. Yeah, we got there. Yeah, Dave Banner liked it. Hell yeah, Dave Banner, good to see you in the chat. Welcome back. Rachel, who's going to go next?
All right, we'll go to our buddy GR.
All right, the thirsty daddy himself. Then, wait, Rita, quench his thirst all day today. GR, are you ready for your hot takes?
I will be now.
All right, here we go, GR. Get serious. Hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Takes.
Last SAG-AFTRA contract, we'll see in 3 years if it stands up. The Yahtzee rally, the Teamsters are ready to strike. Yahtzee not so much. Apple $2 billion. It's shocking they're appealing the decision. Terrence Howard, that was bullshit. He's playing a race card. Another director leaving, it's money. Jamie Foxx, I'm glad to see him back and working. Great guy. Tracker renewed. It is a good show. It's worth watching, Brian. The Murders, a mystery edition. Amazing. In a mystery show. Superman Perry White, he stole my role. How dare you? Joshua Jackson, who cares? It's Karate Kid again. Sex and the City, it's 25-year-old jokes and stupid. Mean Girls, I don't give a shit. It's a Delegaff move. And the awards, Oppenheimer wins and deserved it. Great movie.
There you go,
I feel marvelous, Dal. Oh, wait a minute. How did Rachel do it?
I like that, GR.
Looked better when she did it. But, oh, well.
That was good. Great hot takes, GR. Get it too.
Thanks, sir.
All right. We're down to Jake now. We're down to the Iron Oak Man himself. The smoker of all the wood. Well, that's not what we were saying earlier.
He's bringing the wood. He's bringing the meats. Let's go up to Jake.
He's bringing the wood. Yes. Jake's like, can you please stop now? Can you please stop?
Yeah, I'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
All right, Jake, how you feeling? Ready for your hot takes?
I hope so. Yeah.
I believe in you. You got this. Sometimes that last position is the best position. You got all the people there. Now you hit them with the last one. So, Jake, here we go. Hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
All right, here we go. I'm glad animation is standing up for itself. The IATSE workers, I'm glad they're standing up for themselves. As long as they continue to do that, they will improve their situations. Apple paying the money, they have enough. They can go for it. Let's see. I don't really care about Terrence's grievances. He should pay his taxes. The foundation stuff, I haven't seen it, so I don't really have a foundation to speak from. Yeah, Jamie Foxx can do anything. Welcome back, sir. If you get lost again, call Coulter Shaw. He can probably track you down. Let's see. I lost myself. Wendell Pierce as Robert Zane probably couldn't solve any murders in Suits, but maybe he'll be a better publisher. Joshua Jackson went from slapping pucks to slapping faces. And maybe in New York, the girls will be comfy on Netflix, as they will always be the real Mean Girls. And the AASC Awards, I probably won't watch it.
Everybody, Jake got everybody.
Good. I think my adrenaline started going.
Takes.
Huh?
You're like, damn right, I got my hot takes.
I got my hot takes. And I'm gonna go make some hot cakes. I'm gonna put some smoked meats on my hot cakes for my hot takes.
Smoking them meats.
Yeah.
Smoking
Mark
them meats.
Zuckerberg.
Mm-hmm.
As we started doing, I'm putting out to the chat right now. Let us know who you think won hot takes today. Just putting on the poll. Enjoy the poll. We got Thirsty Daddy GR, the Queen of Monday, Rachel, Mr. Iron Oak himself, Jake Sonecki, and Pep Star Shama Ding Dong out there. Even though he didn't really do it, he still tells me to put him in the chat or in the poll. So I just do what he does. That's what he tells me to do. So
You got to give us some hot takes to win, Peppy.
That's what I tell him all the time. And he's like, he's like, I'm going to do it. I'm like, Peppy, come on, man. You gotta give us something. You can't just like walk around here being like, I'm not going to say anything. Yeah, like, come on. It's just too much for all of us. Just is.
He's being a diva.
Snacks.
He's being a diva.
Yeah. He's
Oh no, hell no!
he's a diva. Peppy's a diva. But you know what, Peppy, it's okay. You're a diva because we still love you.
Whoa! Oh shit!
Yeah, man, we still love you though. It's okay. Yeah, it's so good.
Happy to see you.
Nice males. I think him a Devo.
Devo. Yeah, but that tracker, GR, you say it's pretty good. I haven't had a chance to check it out, but I know they put a lot of ad revenue in it for the Super Bowl.
Yeah, well, I ignore most of the commercials on the Super Bowl. You see them before the game anyway.
Yeah, it's so much. That's right. They're leaking out there. They were pushing that show pretty big time. So
It's pretty good.
I'll check. It's pretty. Watch it too.
Yeah, we've been watching it.
Oh, cool.
Mm-hmm.
I like him. I think he's great. You know, he was on The Last of Us. This Is Us. Too many Us shows. And he's a great actor. So he was Green Arrow back in the day or something, or it was something like that. Smallville days.
Yeah.
Something like
One
that.
of
He was
those,
on
one of the
Green Arrow.
CW guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's CW for a long time. But yeah, it's a lot of stuff, a lot of breaking news going down. That Terrence thing's a lot too. I mean, I get it. Like, you don't want to pay taxes. Nobody wants to pay taxes. It's just, you know, I
No,
get
but-
it.
but I think
I've heard a
throwing-
lot of
bringing up-
reasons to
throwing
not
a
pay
race card
taxes,
was cheap shit.
Yeah.
but that's a new one.
That's a new one. That's a
I
new
like-
one.
You know what? You gotta give the man props for trying.
Yeah.
No, that was a dirty move.
That's a long time. Not to pay your
He's a
taxes, too.
dirtbag. He doesn't want to pay his taxes while you and I pay him.
That's
Tough
true.
shit,
and he's
dude.
making, and this guy too, not a trash anybody, but I know that he is a very angry person on set too. He has an attitude. I mean, when the whole thing happened with Iron Man, he wanted he refused that Robert Downey Jr. should make more money than him. That's why they replaced him, because the first movie, RDJ was just coming back in. He had done all these drugs. He wasn't in Hollywood, so they gave him scale for the whole movie. That's like the only way you're gonna do is do scale, and then if you do well, then you'll get a better contract next time. And he gave him a chance to get back in Hollywood. And of course, you know, he was making Terrence was making more than him in that movie. And the second one comes around, and then Robert Downey Jr. was making more. And he was mad, and he was telling Marvel, "You got to pay me more." And then Marvel's like, "We'll just replace you with Don Cheadle." You know,
And Don Cheadle has killed it. So
fucking great. He's fucking great. Sometimes it's better to
I
have a
think he's a
person without
better
the
actor
attitude.
anyway.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, he's fucking great. But yeah.
nobody misses you, Terrence.
Yeah, no, sorry, man. It's done. It's done. And you know, he's done a great with Empire. So
He just wanted that Marvel money to not pay his taxes.
yeah, right. That's what he
Yeah.
wanted. Keep it for
The
himself.
attitude cost him a few $1,000,000. Who cares?
Holla!
Yeah, Peps. But anyways, everybody, great hot takes. Really excited you all did some great stuff here. Let's see who won. This is always fun to do it now, so I don't forget. You know. Oh, it's a very close race. Very close race. But I'm gonna end it right now. Very close race, everybody. But who won hot takes? Anticipation. Jake Sonecki, Mr. Iron Oak himself won hot takes. Jake, how's it feeling?
Yeah, I like balloons, fireworks, all the things. Yeah, it's got a little hot though.
I got the golden buzzer too.
The golden buzzer. Oh, I'm going straight to the live shows.
Golden button. Whatever.
You're going straight to the live shows.
Yes.
You're going to the live shows. You and Rachel were neck and neck. It was going back and forth. Sorry, Thirsty Daddy, it wasn't your day today, but maybe next time.
That happens.
Well, thank you.
Great job. Great job with the hot takes, everybody. A lot of breaking news. A lot of fun. But also, like, something that also came out just recently that everyone's talking about. Everybody's talking about this. And I thought, you know, since everybody's talking about it, I saw it over the weekend. I know GR saw it. I don't know if everybody saw it, but if everyone's talking about it, we got to talk about it on Kruse Control. So everybody, can we talk about Dune 2? I was briefly going to get in this. I don't want to go spoiler too far than that, but I saw Dune 2 over the weekend, and it made much more than they thought. 100 million domestically, and then, oh, no, it was 100 million overseas and 82.5 million domestically, 182.5 million worldwide it made. Just blew them out. It's great. I mean, it was a $190 million budget, so almost made their money back in one weekend. Got to be pretty stoked there. And how they're talking about IMAX theaters were sold out so much that they couldn't get an IMAX seat with this thing. And it's a long movie. It's a long movie, but doesn't feel like a long movie. Like I saw it and it's like a full, actual epic sci-fi adventure, I'll say. When you think that, you know, it's a part 2 and you hear a part 3 is coming, you think there's going to be an end here, right? And it's going to end and be like a cliffhanger, but it's a cliffhanger. But it's a very fulfilling cliffhanger because you actually end this story and it's like a new chapter for the next one. So I love what they did with this. And honestly, Timothée Chalamet blew me away. Zendaya blew me away. Austin Butler did a great job. I mean, everybody across the board, Skarsgård, everyone. Christopher Walken for the moments he's there because he's not there that much. He kind of just pops in here and there. I thought the movie was awesome and it doesn't feel long. It's really beautiful. It's shot really well. Denis does a great job doing this. And he's going to do a third one, Dune Messiah, but he's actually got other projects lined up. He's doing a secret movie he says that he has to do done. It has to be getting into production very fast to that. And maybe after that, he'll dive into Dune Messiah and we'll come back and do more. Because again, that's our agreement. They're going to do a lot with this Dune franchise. It's not going to end anytime soon. Jared, I know we were talking about before, but there's a lot more Dune left, a lot of books left. This is only the first book, right? Do you see like a lot more content coming with this?
There's 3 more books to go.
That's
I
a
know.
lot.
I've heard there might be 4, but I've only read the 3 of them. So this could go on for another 5 or 10 years.
Can they live up to this movie again for another one?
I love this. I as I told you on Friday, I hadn't spent 3 hours in a theater like that and been enraptured by the whole thing like that.
Yeah,
True to the book. Didn't deviate, and made it totally enjoyable 3 hours.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying too. It's like it was very, very true to the source material, and I keep hearing that across the board. I haven't read the books, but I keep hearing that across the board. And then on top of that, it's just a good adventure. And again, I saw that I think it was Banner says he's not a big Dune fan. I get it. If you're not a sci-fi fan, it might be tough, but there's so much content here in Dune, and it's like really, it's a love story. It's an action sequence. It's an epic battle. I mean, there's a lot of things. Sci-fi, you got spaceships, you got everything here. So you even got Christopher Walken in this shit. That's all I'm saying. It's freaking great. I just think that if you haven't had a chance to check it out, even if you're not a sci-fi fan, it's a lot of fun. You might really enjoy the product. So I just loved it. So I don't know. Did Rachel or Jake, did you see it yet? I know it just came out, so maybe you didn't get a chance to see it.
Rachel, no.
Okay, let's go Rachel real fast. Rachel, are you surprised these numbers then? Do you think this is a great for Warner Brothers that this did so well and that they will definitely take this franchise like multiple more movies?
I think that the casting was a huge part of why this series has been so lucrative for them so far. You've got Timothée Chalamet and Zendaya, and they're like the hottest Gen Z actors right now. So everyone wants to see them in anything they do. They're incredibly talented. The spice is flowing. This could be the next Lord of the Rings, honestly. I think this has the potential to have that kind of cultural impact.
It really could, Rachel. They can just keep going and going and going with this, and they have so much content with the books if they keep following the source material. And these actors
I loved Zendaya's premiere outfit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You're like right. That was C-3PO outfit. It was great.
Yeah, it's like, see, I don't know if Lexi saw it either, but it's so epic though what they did for this. It just, Rachel, is so epic, and you think it's going to end so many times because, of course, you see these parts and they just end. Like, and they go, why? Oh, we're building up for this, but you get to get that fulfillment ending and a great like sword fight too at the end too, or I should say dagger fight. So it's just really great across the board. I was very impressed by it. So and you're right, these actors like Zendaya and with Timothée Chalamet, who is doing everything these days, if you keep them on board, I think you're gonna have a huge franchise. Just keep moving forward and making millions,
yeah,
not
keep making
billions.
them popcorn buckets. Let's go.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We should show everybody that too quickly as well, because if you haven't seen the Dune bucket, everybody. Here's the Dune bucket itself that they've been actually selling. I know Sean has one, but when you look at it actually side by side, like this is quite the What do you, I don't know what
Something
you can call this. It's
You
quite
got the
something.
Dune Sea.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know what you can do with that Dune bucket when you get home, but just be careful and protect yourself. That's all I'm saying. Use protection for the Dune bucket.
I think we're still
yeah.
GP rated. So be
Get
have-
extra
be
butter.
careful.
Yeah, extra butter in there, everybody. Extra butter, and you'll
Lots
have
of
a good
extra
time.
butter.
Jake, do you see this franchise like just keep going and going and going? Like, are you surprised by the reviews?
I'm not surprised. I really liked the first one, and I watched it not all that long ago. So the fact that it's out right now so quickly is cool for me because I'm like, oh yeah, no lapse in memory. I can recall things.
Oh yeah.
And I was doing a little reading and some research, and the first Dune did a total of 402 worldwide, up in the box office, and this one's already worldwide is almost up to 200 million.
Oh yeah.
So by the time it's all said and done, it might be half or more. And then with the momentum they have going into a Dune Messiah book, maybe they'll knock Lion King off, and pass them up in box office records. I could see it really.
A big possibility.
It's an epic thing, like you were saying. It has all the right stuff. And Hans Zimmer being the score composer.
The score is so fucking good.
Destroys it. Everything Hans Zimmer touches is just gold as far as the score goes, in my opinion. So, yeah,
dude,
I think it has potential to really escalate and kind of logarithmic, go big.
Well, that's the thing too, Jake. The last one when it came out too, what a lot of people were mad about, I know, like because during the pandemic stuff, it was released like on Max and also in theaters at the same time.
Yeah, it was.
So you didn't have to go to the theater; you could sit at home and watch it. I think that really hurts box office. I think with this, I think it's going to be like just a huge box office. Like opening weekend, making that much already. This could go to $1 billion. I think. I think they can almost make. They could almost get to $1 billion. That's my prediction. I don't know. It is long, and I know some people are saying that Gen Z doesn't want to watch it because it is too long for them too. So that might be something that takes away some numbers.
It's got their boy Timothy.
That's the thing. You got Chalamet. I don't know if that's me combining their names, I guess. But that's the whole thing. So I think that they do an epic job there. The acting is phenomenal. Honestly, I was blown away by everybody in this. And what Chalamet does for his like acceptance of what he's supposed to be in this movie, it's great. It's just great his whole storyline in this whole one. Because the first one, he's very much trying to figure shit out, and this one's about, I think, in one word, is acceptance of like your fate. And it plays on a lot of holy kind of like, religious themes, but also it makes it quite different too. And I just loved it. I think it was good sci-fi, like really fucking good sci-fi. So
I think
it was just a good movie, period. I don't think it had to be considered sci-fi. It was that good.
These epically long films, a way that you can get people to be more tolerant of them is put in a fucking intermission again. Like,
can you imagine
that?
We gotta pee, we gotta get snacks. Like, give us a break for 10 minutes.
For 10 minutes.
Go have some private time with the Dune.
Really good, Jake.
It's a dark theater. It's fine.
Don't get too spicy.
But yeah, they used to have intermissions. Anything over 2 hours, give us an intermission.
You old enough to remember that?
Not in a movie theater, but I go to the actual theater a lot, and they give us an intermission.
I'd actually been in a movie theater where they had an intermission.
Oh wow, it's been a long time.
I am pro intermission.
That was back in the dark ages.
Yeah, intermissions are great. I mean, especially these long movies because it's happening more and more and more. It's like 3-hour movies, and it's like that's a long time to be in a theater. How many times do you get to go to the bathroom? And you miss how much of the movie. So.
Right.
See, they used to do this thing in the theaters.
You fell asleep.
You guys may have heard of it. They were called double features.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Back in the day, that was great. That'd be fun too.
Still do them at the drive-in. Drive-ins are dying, but
Yeah.
Well,
Drive-ins
are
awesome too.
Just closed.
Is there any left here in Southern California? I don't
Cherry
think so.
Bowl closed. Yeah.
Oh, it sucks.
Yeah.
I used to
we
love.
have one
going to drive-in.
surviving in my neck of the woods.
We were talking about buying it the other day.
That'd be awesome. There was a couple out here that popped up during COVID too in Los Angeles, but I don't know if they've actually lasted. They have rooftop stuff now too, where you go there and do it kind of like that. So driving up, not as much, but there's one that's out in like I think by Pasadena maybe. So yeah, it's cool. I think it's a great experience. But I think this movie is good on the big screen. Yes, it is. It is a long movie. So if you're not good at long movies, you might get like about this. But Queen said my boyfriend booked us a couple of recliner seats, and once I was comfortable, I was off to sleepy by land.
I've been there.
Yep, it happens. I have fallen asleep in a million movies, so
I think I fell
unfortunately, I hate
asleep
to say
during an
that.
Avengers movie once.
Oh, it happens. Those things are very comfortable. I
Right.
fell asleep one time. I think it was like The Mummy. I fell asleep in The Mummy. I went back and watched it again. The movie wasn't that great, but the Tom Cruise one. But I still wanted to see how it ended.
Didn't you
know,
work on that movie?
I didn't work on The Mummy. I didn't work on The Mummy,
Okay.
but it was an all right movie overall. But I want that Monster League thing to work out, but it
My
just didn't work out.
controversial opinion is I kind of like the Tom Cruise Mummy. I think it's
There you
fine.
go.
Did you?
I think it's
They could
fine.
have
I'm not mad
done
at
much
it.
more with it. I was expecting to do more, Rachel, and it was like nothing. So and they had all these big plans, like they were gonna have Johnny Depp
I
as
was
the Invisible
really looking
Man.
forward to the Dark Universe, and they just didn't
Yeah.
do shit with it.
Yeah. I mean, it sucks. It sucks if you were a fan of this, you want to see this whole cinematic universe, and then they had all these big actors attached to it, and all of a sudden it's just freaking gone. So sucks. It really does suck. I would have loved to see it, but yeah. But with Dune, you're gonna get more Dune, and the spice will keep rocking in your world because they're not gonna stop the spice because
The spice will
spice
flow.
is gonna flow. Get ready for more spice to flow. It'll probably be like I'm gonna say, what's it, 2024? I'm saying 2027 maybe with the next one.
I
Which is
think
a long ways away.
2026. I think
May-
we'll have another one every other year. I think we'll get one.
I was reading too. It says that the director walked into Hans Zimmer's office and dropped the third book on his desk and just walked away without saying anything. So he's already writing the music for it.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Source material, get in there.
yeah.
But I mean, that's the thing though. He said that he needs a break though in between because it's so
Mhm.
much work. That's why I wonder if we can make it in 2026. Maybe if he doesn't shoot for like another year, it shoots in 2025. Then it could make 2026.
How much do you think they'll increase the budget?
Oh, I mean, 190. I bet they can if they can make this look this great with 190. I bet they'll just stay around that same budget, 200 maybe. Maybe it was 200 and they got under budget. That happens with Christopher Nolan all the time. They'll give him 200 million. And he's like 150. So. And it's a good number. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of freaking money.
Yeah, it's a Zimmer
But
fan. Yeah.
Ride the worm, Zimmer. That's one
That's
thing.
right.
I would say one thing. Riding the worm, everybody. Just one little thing. I mean, the worm never goes underground though. That's that one little thing. It's like the worm's always above ground. They're riding the worm, and I'm like, can you really control the worm? These little flaps, and will it not go underground and like make you suffocate in the sand? That's all I'm saying. It's sci-fi. It's out there, but I'm saying that worm could kill a lot of bitches, and they just don't. So they're all on this back. I don't know. It's
The
cool. to
worm's
fucking
just
see.
vibing.
The worm is vibing. Yep. And let that worm vibe away. Let it vibe away. But yeah, it's exciting. But Dune 2 is out there. Check it out. I think maybe on Wednesday we might do a spoiler talk on it. No, because I know Sean was talking about it so bad too. So, anyways,
Give Mike a heads up. Tell him to go
I'll
see it.
let Mike. I'm like, Mike, go see it. Yeah, because Mike will be like, oh, I didn't see that. But yeah, good. Yes, it's Wednesday. So I'll talk to him probably tonight. But anyways, Dune 2, everybody. What do you think? Let us know. But there's a lot to talk about today. Again, as always, there's some fun stuff that's like coming from our past, coming back again. And I just can't wait to talk about some of this stuff. It's going to be a lot of fun. But now it's time, everybody, for us to get into it. Come on. All right. I want to talk about Baywatch. I'm saying it. Baywatch, everybody. So Baywatch is coming back again. And of course,
Let's not talk about it.
the Rock one did so well. We're gonna reboot it again. Which I thought it was all right, but it's not the best movie. Him and Zac Efron, and you got to go back to the Hoff days, of course. Which even when you go back with Baywatch, when it first came out in like 1989, they did one season and then it was canceled. And then it got picked up and brought back in 91, and they did 11 episodes, all the spinoffs. The Hoff was back. They're running down the beach in slow motion, just like saving bitches left and right. It's great. I love it. And I think that this was, for its time, did very well. But I think the idea of like bringing it back nowadays, I don't know if it works as well anymore. Like, the last one, they tried to make it better. I don't know, but it's kind of campy. Like, how many times you want to see people save people on the beach? And honestly, it really was about the slow motion running for the guys and the girls. We look back to the original one. That's what it was. That's all the memes are out there too, which I have plenty of them for tonight. This is coming back. Fox is coming forward with this, and Fremantle is also coming that has owned the rights for this for a long time. So in conjunction, they are going to bring it back, and they're talking about a multiple year thing. So lots of seasons. That's probably a big commitment apparently moving forward. Laura Olson coming in to be the showrunner, and they also have Gregory J. Bohannon and Douglas Schwartz coming in to be executive producers for this too as well. But I don't know. Could it be good? Could it not be good? I, again, am not sold on another Baywatch. And to me personally, I'm like, I don't know why we're going to do this again. Because again, yeah, it was great in time. here we go. We got girls at the beach. That's what it's all about. But it doesn't. That's not really what we're looking for these days. I don't think on TV. I don't know. It's like if they brought the man show back these days, would it work? I don't know if it would work. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. I just don't know. I think this was made for its time, and I think that we just leave Baywatch in the past. I mean, I know we say all the time about new ideas, but this is definitely one because there's some TV shows that you can bring back, but Baywatch, I don't know. Rachel, what do you think? Do you want to see Baywatch come back? I mean, do you think the Hoff would make an appearance? And is this even content that's necessary in 2024?
I think we bring Baywatch back only if it has the entire original cast.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool.
Are they still in
That's
bathing
it.
suits?
We're just gonna
Pam Anderson?
same premise. Nothing has changed. They're just all in their 60s now.
But they're at a pool at a nursing home.
Nope. Same
Yeah,
exact
they have their
show.
walkers on the beach.
They're saving everybody. They're saving
There we go.
everybody. They're running
Let's
down the
bring
beach.
back Baywatch.
Oh no!
I don't
Baywatch
think
nights
that
too.
group can run down the beach anymore.
Probably
Well,
not.
they
Roll
always
around.
did the running scenes in slow motion anyway, so now it's just in real time.
It'd be super slow-mo now.
That'd be great. That'd be freaking great. I would love that. You know?
I don't know. I don't think there's much room for many shows these days anyway. So why are we bringing back a show that has already had its time? It encapsulates its time perfectly, and it doesn't need to be modernized. I don't see how they could successfully modernize it.
Look at that rock version they tried. You know.
It's you know what? If my boy
Yeah,
Zac
they
Efron
tried.
can't do it, nobody can.
He tried so hard, and he was like working out like a madman for that too.
Right. I love Zac
both were.
Efron. He's a great character actor. He can fucking do anything. He's great.
I
I
still can.
wasn't sold on him when I was a teenager and he was doing High School Musical and all that. Wasn't sold on him. But
Yeah,
the
me
more
either.
he like matures into his acting career, the better of an actor I think he is. Love
Yeah,
him.
he has gotten a lot better. I can't believe he almost died a couple of years back too. That was
Right.
crazy.
Right.
It's like he's
and
just
then,
running through his house and like falling down and hitting his jaw. Like, jeez.
yeah, and then people want to give him shit, be like, "Oh, he got reconstructive, whatever." He fucked his face up, guys. Like,
He was freaking
How did he
down.
do that? What did he
shit
do?
happens.
He just
He was
slipped.
running
Fell
his
down,
house.
went
He
boom.
slipped. Yeah, he
Marble
slipped.
floors.
I guess marble floors and his socks, and he slipped and he hit his jaw really bad.
He was
He almost
trying to
died.
do a Tom Cruise and biffed it, I guess.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, well that'll happen. You need to use the wood
Yeah.
floor for that.
Yeah. So that's a safety message for everyone. Don't wear socks on hard floors and
Yeah.
slide
Yeah,
across.
don't do it. And you can run in slow motion though. You can run in slow motion though.
You can run in slow motion, but
Can't fall in
I
slow
don't. I
motion.
don't see the point of bringing back a lifeguard procedural show.
Yeah, I don't really see it either, but I mean, maybe there's something there we're not seeing. I don't know. GR, did you watch Baywatch before? He's already shaking his head. Did you watch Baywatch
well,
before?
let's put it this way. Not only no, but fuck no. I mean,
Come
the,
on,
the
GR.
girls were pretty, but come on, why bring back? I mean, but they are bringing back Sex and the City and Mean Girls musical. Why not
Yeah. I
this
think
piece of shit? I mean,
To address Lexi's comment, I think they did try to reboot Knight Rider.
Yeah, they did try. They did try. Yes, they did. It did not do well either. Who was
and The
fucking...
Rock was trying to cook, but the barbecue wouldn't light.
Yeah, Knight Rider, I think it was like NBC for like a hot second, and then it was
Yeah.
gone. Yeah. So GR, do you think that they could bring this original cast back and make them stars again?
I'm sorry, but they have to take this idea and do this to it.
Throw it away. It's done. Don't do it, guys.
This is a total waste of time. Nobody's going to watch it.
I'm intrigued to see what they're thinking too. But then again, they've been trying to make this happen for years, and they've had the rights for it. So, and Fox caved. They're like, let's make it happen. They announced it today. So, yeah, the Knight Rider thing. I don't know who started. I can't remember, but it was like one season.
It was
and then
very
gone.
briefly run. It did
Yes.
did not happen for very
This
long.
is one of those
was like 8
that's
episodes.
an SOS show. The
Yeah.
producers are stuck on stupid.
Let's see. They redid Hawaii 5-0. They redid Knight Rider.
Mhm.
They're redoing this. Like, just leave it alone, guys. These shows
Yeah.
are good for
But
their
at least
time.
Hawaii 5-0 and Knight Rider had some plot level.
Oh yeah,
This
I'd
was-
much rather
let's
watch
run
a
down the
Knight
beach
Rider
and-
reboot.
Yeah.
But it's like
That's-
we talk
that's-
about with films all the time. If it was a solid film, leave it alone.
Yeah. Peppy, how you feel? Hot pass.
I bet you
All right, man.
there's 20 writers out there who have better ideas for shows who aren't getting calls back right now.
There's a lot of people
What's
looking
that?
for
What
jobs
did,
there now.
what did we see around here? Something original, maybe?
Maybe something original. How nice would that
What?
be? Wow, God. I mean, sometimes I like a reboot, but this is just like, I mean, this one doesn't, let it be where it was at. Did 11 seasons back in the day. We don't need to touch this stuff anymore, unless the Hoff's going to come back to like be like training the new people, and then they have Pam's there too. And then, I don't know, maybe they're, I don't know. I'm not trying to speculate.
Hoffman is it like what, in his 80s now? Like, let the guy
Yeah, he's the Hoff still.
retire.
He's still the Hoff. Hoff till he's gone. Jake, do you want to see the Hoff come back? Do you think that Baywatch is the right route to come back and do a reboot again after the movie failed so bad?
No. I don't want it.
You want to see the Hoff back, maybe?
Well, no, not really.
He didn't look
Hanging
so
out
good
right there.
anyway. He didn't look
Right.
like that, I can tell you that.
I mean, he did the original one was a movie, wasn't it? NBC did a movie and that failed. Like it didn't
Yeah.
do very good, and then they made 12 seasons and it sucked. So then the writers, the producers, bought it back, and then did it on their own with a different outlet. And then everybody in Germany was like, David Hasselhoff, yay!
Yep.
And
And that right there behind you is the only reason why people watch the show.
Yeah, it's 100% why it was. Pamela Anderson is running.
oh yeah, Huh, that's pretty
That's
much it.
That was it. That,
Yep.
that sold the hell out of it at that time
And you
too.
know what?
You know?
You know what? Pam is still hot. Get her back.
Yeah.
MILF
yeah, she
Watch.
could do it. MILF Watch. Can you imagine they call it MILF Watch?
Oh Lord,
That'd be great. Check out MILF Watch.
it would probably work.
That'd
the
probably
sad
be
part.
better than Baywatch.
And
Yeah,
Gen
Queen,
Z
it was-
is like super in to MILFs. Gen Z
Oh,
loves older women.
Really?
Yeah.
So maybe that would be a thing then. Maybe it'd be a big
So,
hit then.
MILF Watch.
MILF
Pitching it
Watch.
to NBC right now.
Yeah, and Queen, it was okay. The movie was okay. I mean, they had some funny moments, but there was a lot of just dumb stuff in that Baywatch movie. But you know, it wasn't the best, wasn't the worst, but just it was there. It was a movie. That's all I'll say at the end of the day. It was a movie, but I'm interested to see what they do with this. But again, I just don't think we need this unless we do make it MILF Watch, and then why not? You know,
Yep.
then we could be all about it. But
And
the Hoff
Rachel?
would be there for sure.
Rachel, almost every generation is into MILFs.
If there's one thing that can bring America together, it's MILFs.
It's the MILFs. Yep. MILFs make America great. I don't know. Maybe I'm putting that out there. Jake's like, I got nothing for this. Jake says, he's like,
I'm just
nah,
hanging out.
bro. No.
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, thanks, Peps.
You have a
Peppy, you're in the
child
same
and a
boat.
wife. You've got your own at-home MILF.
Mhm.
Yeah, I do.
Yep.
Very
You
much.
do.
go.
It's
So
great.
you too
That's why
can
he's
support
not
MILFs.
commenting. He wants to have that wife when he goes upstairs.
Yep, she needs to stay here.
Yep. She
So,
needs to stick around for a
No
while.
more Baywatch, and even if there is, she can watch it for
Nice.
the Hoff, but I won't watch it.
Yeah. But the Hoff, he was in
You're
the
too busy
Baywatch
with your
movie
Dune
too.
popcorn bucket.
Yeah, right. I think
Yeah,
I think
for
most
sure.
of America is right now too. A lot of people are very busy with that Dune popcorn bucket right now.
Sad day.
They're showing
That is
all the love.
TMI, Brian.
all the
Sad
love it's
day.
getting right now. It's getting all the love and praise online. But yeah, I guess we're getting maybe like I said, the Hoff was in both, so maybe the Hoff would come back. Maybe he'll be signed up. Maybe they got some deal worked out to make this happen. But maybe they can find a way. Maybe they can find a way. I'll keep my opinion where it is right now. I think that we don't need to be making this, but maybe they'll change it, and I'll be like, oh fuck yeah, Baywatch is great in 2020. I guess 5 it'll probably
I
be by the
think
time it
I
comes
think
out.
they rebooted Gumby too.
Oh,
Did they?
Gumby, leave Gumby alone.
And they make a movie.
Gumby and what was the
Pokey.
horse's name?
Pokey.
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 Yeah, yeah. There used to be a great pizza place
I
in Michigan
remember
State.
watching that as a
Called
kid.
Gummies.
Yeah, I watched it too. I used to have
I
a
watched it
stuffed
on
Pokey.
reruns.
It's like,
You just slide.
shut up.
I had a little
Yeah.
toy Gumby guy.
Hell yeah.
Damn youngsters.
yeah. I love Gumby. I also, I think again, Baywatch. We'll see, everybody. We'll see if this is good. But then again,
I tell you how they bring Hoff back for that, Brian. They have
They're
him
gonna have to.
have the Rock drag him out of the surf and rescue him.
That'd be awesome. Maybe they do that.
Don't
Maybe they
hurt
do
the
that.
Hoff's pride
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that.
The Hoff would probably, he
Hasselhoff
probably wouldn't do
deserves
it.
more respect.
He's a national treasure, the Hoff. He won't take that. But again, we're pulling from some old IP-ness and trying to make it work. And I saw something else too that they're pulling from the past, and that's don't tell mom the babysitter's dead. That's right. We're getting a reboot for Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead from this 90s classic. And, it wasn't a huge hit. It made like 25 million. It was a $10 million budget at that time, but it kind of became a cult classic after a long time. And of course, it's like the mom's going on vacation. The daughter wants to go, but then of course the mom's leaving on a retreat. And so the daughter has to stay behind and watch kids. They bring in an elderly, babysitter, and she dies. And then they try to pretend like she's alive. And then when the older sister goes to work and try to cover for everything, and shenanigans entail from there. But to me, this worked in the 90s. Yeah, I saw it as a kid. I thought it was good, but like, again, I'm not sure about this is again a movie we should be making right now, but they're trying to a whole different twist on it too. They're changing like the whole cast. They're making it younger. To me though, I just don't know. I just don't know if it's going to be good. And it's already pretty much done. It's coming out in April, so it's not even that far away, everybody. So I haven't heard anything about it. I saw this teaser about it, and I'm like, all right, I guess this is happening. The old one was kind of funny, and they had some weird kind of quirkiness. People are throwing their plates instead of washing them and shooting them shotguns and stuff. So they had some kind of humor there about being a kid and being an adult. Can they translate today and make it still work? Do we want to see this? I don't know. It's following a 17-year-old girl and her younger siblings. So will it be good? Will it not be good? Is it worth it? I don't know. It's coming this spring, so that's what you think. But everybody, Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead is coming back. Jake, do you remember this movie? Do you remember this movie at all as a kid?
I don't remember it. I can't say I don't remember at all. It's like a vague maybe.
Yeah.
But I don't think I ever watched it. No.
Yeah. The thing is, like as Lexi said, it was 90s as fuck. Like honestly, it did feel like it was meant to be made in the 90s. So they're drastically changing this, Jake, to make it like a whole different kind of deal. So, but then again, like, is that worth it? It's like you're trying to make something work in today's day when it was just like meant to be a classic at that time. The same thing I said about Baywatch, I think too. Do you see any kind of like way you can make this different and better that would make it play? Or is again, this is an IP that we should have left in the 90s?
I don't know. I think things that end up with a cult following that didn't do very well, but that people love, they learn to love it as time goes on. Whenever you try to redo or mess with those things, the purists who love the original are going to hate the new one. And the people who like the new one are never going to understand why the first one was so good. And it just, to some people, and it just makes, it's just weird. Yeah, it's just, like GR says, we ran out of ideas, and now they're just scratching the wall trying to see what sticks.
Yeah. And the original had Joanna Cassidy, Christina Applegate. Like, it was a big movie for Christina Applegate back in the day, too. And it's like, maybe they'll make some new stars, though, Jake. Maybe we'll make some new stars. A lot of this cast, like, I've never heard of them. So maybe it'll make some new stars, and it'll be a good movie, and they'll have fun, and it might, springboard someone's career like it did with them back in the day. So,
yeah,
I don't know. True. I'm still like torn about this. Again, it's one of those ones. I'm like, I don't think we need to see it. Rachel, what do you think? Do we need to see this? Have you seen this movie before?
I have. And I think I have a bit of a controversial take here. I think it's fine. I think it's fine to remake family movies. There is a real lack of family movie these days. You either get movies that are for adults or for children. That is it. You don't have movies that kind of cross for age groups. So I think it's fine to make a family movie. And I think it's a decent enough concept that you can modernize it. And it doesn't have to be a direct remake, and it doesn't have to be anything. It could just be the same sort of concept. Take the title, make a new family comedy. I think it's fine. I don't think it'll touch the legacy of the original. I don't think it'll change anything about the love that people have for the original, but it'll bring that concept to a different audience. And could you make a similar themed movie with a different name? Absolutely. Oh yeah, that's fine. But you're gonna get people in my generation who have kids now, and older generations who have kids now, who have teenagers, to go take their kids to see this because they remember liking it when they were teenagers. So I think it's fine.
And that's a good point too. It does bring in nostalgia into, and you bring your kids to go see something that you loved when you were a kid as well. And there is some kind of there is something that's good about that. And I think studios always flock to that shit too, because they know that the IP has that built-in audience from the 90s that were kids, and you bring your kids and maybe you connect in a way that you wouldn't have if it wasn't having this movie sitting down with your. But I don't know.
I think still a lot back of those family movie concepts are totally fine to remake.
Yeah.
You just take the same concept, redo it for the new
modernize
audience.
It.
It's family movies. I'm not mad about them remaking most family movies.
It could be fun. It could be fun. Well, GR, do you know this movie? Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter is Dead. And do you
Yeah,
think
it
this
came
is
out
a
when
movie?
when my kids were young.
Okay, so you saw
It
this,
sucked
right?
then. Why would I want to go back and see it again? I mean, the movies. This is in the same genre, in my opinion. Home Alone. Gee, another one.
Yeah.
Parents are gone and the kids are fucking off. That's all it's about.
Yeah,
That's
true.
It's not original. It's not funny. And Rachel, you're entitled to your opinion, even if it's wrong. But you know, Lexi said she's got a script ready, a new one. Let's try that instead of this crap again.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you didn't think it was funny at all, huh, GR?
Not particularly. No, I didn't. In fact, to me, it was a bore.
Do you
My
do you
kids
think Home
didn't even
Alone's
like
not
it.
good?
I mean, they came out of it and went, yeah.
Do you not like Home Alone, GR?
It was cute, the first one. After that, no.
You know, that's like it's
Lexi
a
agrees
timeless
with you,
classic.
GR.
Oh, about
Well, she's a
Home
smart
Alone.
woman.
I love Home Alone. You know, I'll say something controversial. I kind of like Home Alone 2 more. I kind of do, because the whole experience, like bigger stakes, they're in New York, and it's just fun to see him like explore the city with his dad's
Parental neglect, part 2.
Yes. And like the hotel staff was great, honestly, and that whole thing. Rob Schneider was awesome. Rob Schneider, he was awesome. You know, Tim Curry was fucking yeah, doing that shit. It was. I really like the segment a lot. I think it was a lot of fun. And the bird lady and the freaking guy with the 2 turtle doves, you know, in the hotel or at the toy store. I think he was awesome too.
I feel like
Yeah,
that's
Mr.
a good
Duncan.
example of the
Mr.
first 2
Duncan.
Home Alone
Yeah, Mr.
movies are
Duncan.
films that don't need to be remade. You can just
Yes.
leave them as they are. They're somewhat timeless.
Yeah.
This kind
Let
of Don't
them
Tell
lie.
Mom the Babysitter's Dead. You could remake that. That's fine.
The
Breakfast
only way
Club?
I'd say doing Breakfast
Remake
Club, I know we're talking
category
about that.
or not remake category?
They could do it, but I think that,
That
again,
one's
it's a different
really
time.
hard to
That walks a
decide.
line.
Do they even do the same kind of like weekend, like suspensions and stuff, or
I
like
think
or
culture has
detention like
changed
this?
so much that Breakfast Club, a remake, would not flow well with the way technology is used these days.
Mm-hmm.
So
I
I
can see
think that
that,
one you
yeah.
leave. You don't remake that one. It's such a classic, and it's technology wise, it wouldn't make sense.
Gotcha.
Jake's like waiting for it. I know I
Kids
was talking to
don't
Jake about
pass
this
notes
today.
in class anymore either. I mean, they're
Right. It's all digital.
Yeah.
You'd have to completely revamp it and make it completely different, like a total different premise almost, you know? But then
Mhm.
again, like I guess, do they even have detention anymore? Is that a thing? Is that a thing? It must be, right?
I don't know. We didn't even have detention. We had focus
No.
room or something,
We
didn't
have
we?
focus room, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't ever have
They
that
call
before.
it
so
focus rooms. Never heard
I
of
don't think
that.
I had
focus
detention.
room.
I had
That's what they
in
call
school suspension.
It was the same thing.
Oh.
We did nothing. We just sat
Yeah,
there.
Really
they go
nothing.
send you to sit in a room during class and
Think
not
about
learn
what you did
things.
wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, come on, guys. I don't know. So I'm saying that might not work, Jake. But then again, it's going to happen. I bet. I bet we will have that, and Timothy Chalamet will be in it as the main guy, you know. And then we'll have.
Could be. No. What? Not him. Who played? He's the guy from Stranger Things who plays like the grungy guy in the woods who's selling weed to the girl.
Oh, you talking about?
Oh,
That's
that
new. That's in
fucking guy.
Munson?
Fantastic
Eddie
Four?
Munson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'd be a great.
Yeah.
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 That
He's Human
character,
Torch
Eddie
now,
Munson
though.
as a character. Yeah.
He's doing other stuff though too. Like I said, Fantastic Four, but he could be good in that
Yeah.
part. I could see him playing it. You know,
Yeah.
I really could see him playing it.
I agree with Lexi's comments down here. They should just name it something else, but if I'm not offended, they're going to name it the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, it just kind of worked, and that's a long title for today too. Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. It's a long
Right.
title, but anyways, it's happening, everybody. It's moving for April, so it's coming out before you even freaking know it. So like, there's no way around it. I was laughing when I saw it. I'm like, I had no idea this is even coming. But yeah, April coming out. Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. We're doing it again. Now Mom's gone, and hopefully the kids will be okay when they put that babysitter in the basement and it's dead
I'll
body.
be interested to see how they incorporate modern technology with that plot.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a lot different. It's going to have to be. You know, they didn't have cell phones back then. They couldn't get a hold of, I think, your mom because she was like in Fiji or some shit, or Thailand or
Right.
something. So it's like, it's going to be a whole different thing. So we'll see. Let us know if you like it. If you want to see it, if you hate it, tell us in the chat. We'd love having you here talking about it. Yeah, but don't tell them how the babysitter's dead. Crazy. But something else that just blows me away even more than that. We've been talking about this, everybody, back and forth the past week about Willy Wonka and the whole special event that went down overseas. And now we're getting a horror movie based on that. And that leads me to our feature story of the night. Be saying right now, like, Brian, what are you talking about right now? But we talked about this multiple times last week, but there was a whole exhibition that went down overseas with Willy Wonka. Now, they used AI to generate all these different images for the actual production. It was supposed to be a special event, immersive experience over in the chocolate factory. And everyone kept saying it was like a meth lab. Okay, people would go in and pay $44 or $40, and then they were all asked for their money back. They got like one piece of candy. Remember we were talking about this last week?
They got
one
a
piece
jelly
of candy.
bean and a cup of lemonade.
And the people in the evening came in, there was none left, and they were pissed off. But the one thing they were saying is they're gonna do a horror movie now based off this character. There's only 2 characters there, but this character, everyone's like, "What the hell is this guy doing here?" The unknown they're calling it. And the movie's called The Unknown. It's coming out in 2024. But this happened last week. Had this huge blow up online. I don't know how they're making this, but the premise already is out there. And I'm just like, I mean, guys, like, this is just, I don't know. But Clydona Pictures is doing this. It's called The Unknown. It's based off this iconic, everyone's social trending experience that went down. The cops showed up and they ended up paying everybody back. And it was a big bust. And AI was all the AI talk about it. But now it's going to be about this renowned illustrator and his wife who are haunted by the tragic death of their son, Charlie. All right, good old Charlie dies, and they're desperate to escape their grief, and the couple leave the world behind to remote Scottish Highlands, which is where this was kind of taking place on, where they meet an unknowable evil known the Unknown. There we go, everybody. The Unknown comes in. So Charlie's dead. It's not a chocolate factory. Is it a and they have to really dance along the lines for this too. Here's the meth lab they're calling. This was when they were setting up. They were expected to be like a chocolate factory, and this is what it looked like too when you see it. So it wasn't that big of an immersive experience. I know people were pissed off. The guy who was playing Charlie was even making fun of it. He was like, "I don't look like Charlie in chocolate factory, like fucking Oompa Loompa." So he was making fun of it too himself, which I think is hilarious. But he's making pain. He's talking smack about it too. But this is coming forward. Willy Wonka horror movie without being Willy Wonka, but it is Willy Wonka. It's based on this experience. Again, people just taking advantage of something that blew up on social media. It's crazy to me. I'm just shocked this is happening, but I'm not shocked, but I'm like shocked. Rachel, are you surprised that this Willy Wonka inspired film is moving forward from this random company called Caledonia Pictures?
You know what? The internet works fast.
Fast. You're right. That's so fast.
The internet works so fast. And I think Lexi mentioned it up here. Yeah, it's pretty bold to state that the original Willy Wonka wasn't a horror film.
Yeah, that's you're kind of right about that. Mm-hmm.
Bold statement. So it kind of already is a pretty horrifying source material. Then you have I don't even know how they're gonna do the thing with the unknown character, because that mask is just a ripoff from another owned IP.
Yeah.
So cool, whatever. I don't care. I think it's gonna be low budget. I think it's gonna suck. I just think it's hilarious that the internet works this fast. Flash warning.
Yeah, flash warning. It's gonna be super low budget. It's gonna look like this, probably the sets. And
right. Well, at least the sets won't cost so much money, because this fucking thing didn't cost so much money.
Right.
As long as they get the sad girl who looks like the sad Oompa Loompa.
Oh, they gotta have her. They gotta have her. But this character, too, the unknown, you're right. Like, this mask is like, it's just, I don't know. It's like, how do you wrap a whole story around this character? It's not even like it's like Willy Wonka killing people, you know? It's just trying to make fun of how everyone's trending about this character.
It's just hopping on the train, the hype train. It's something that people are talking about, so they're just gonna be like, "Oh, let's get this crowdfunded real fast while everyone cares."
That looks more like the Phantom of the Opera.
Then in 2 months, when they shit out whatever the piece of shit they're gonna put out is, no one's gonna care anymore. The internet moves too fast.
They have to really pump this thing out fast.
Last month, TikTok was blowing up about a Groundhog Day musical, about a groundhog, not like the Bill Murray movie.
No, I know,
and that was better than whatever this is happening.
Yeah, this is going to be absolute freaking trash, if you ask me. I just don't see it. Maybe there'll be some campiness I'll like about it, but I think you already have like a bad experience. People are asking for their money back. I think you'll have more people asking for their money back when they see this, if it even comes to theaters, which it probably won't.
I don't think it'll come to theaters. I think it'll drop on like Tubi or some shit.
Yeah, I could be what it is. David Banner talking about the original Charlie Chocolate Factory too. Wasn't the book like kind of like darker tones too, and they kind of lightened it up a little bit for the actual movie?
Roald Dahl shit is dark as fuck.
Yeah, like James and the Giant Peach, BFG, kids being a nuisance to all adults all the time. That's like the whole thing is like how do we figure? Yeah, I mean, when they're cute for a reason, so you don't strangle them, right?
Yeah,
I mean, it's like
exactly.
Any adult out, every parent knows that. Like, okay,
Roald Dahl took his trauma from World War I and put it into children's literature, which was a weird mix.
Yeah,
yeah. I gotta say that Willy Wonka. I didn't see the new Willy Wonka, but that's the reboot with Johnny Depp was the weirdest fucking shit ever. And I hear the new one's actually pretty good, coming to Max very soon.
I hear Timothée Chalamet did a good job on his.
Yeah,
so.
He like played Willy Wonka as a kid in high school or something like that, and then he got to play him again now in the movie.
Cool.
Yeah,
good for him.
Yeah, good for him. He's working all over the place, you know. GR, what do you think about this? Is this something that'll get you in the theater right now to see this masked character named the Unknown haunting people's dreams? Or do you think that this is like a Dilligaff moment for you? And like, why the hell are we taking this IP-ness and bringing it in this form to the screen? Think hard. I know you are.
Yeah, I somehow don't see me going to see this piece of crap. I mean, but if they'll make a horror movie out of Mickey, they'll make a horror out of anything.
Yeah, Mickey's already getting hit hard.
Lazy. These just dime a dozen free IP horror movies are just so fucking lazy. Do better.
Well, horror movies, in my opinion, are a waste of money anyway, but this is beyond stupid.
Yeah.
As you said, Brian, it's a definite Dilligaff movie.
Yeah. Good point, Queen. Why they was making Wonka the main character. I mean, it could just be Charlie. You know, it should be Charlie and Chocolate Factory. But I just think, like, look at these sets. I know people hated this experience. People were mad. People were irritated so much they're calling the police. I don't know. I just seem like this is like a flash in the pan to me. I feel like when this movie even comes out, we're not even be thinking about this anymore. Yes, it's trending right now.
Question. You know what I haven't seen here? Any Oompa Loompas.
There was one Oompa Loompa at the event, GR. There was one sad Oompa Loompa, and that was it. And people are making fun of that too. We talked about how Simpsons had something where they actually had the same thing like 20 years ago too. Also predicting this happening as well. It's just funny how that gets to be. Jake, what do you think about this, man? Are you excited to see this come forward? Are you like, why are you messing with Charlie and the Chocolate Factory anymore? This was a bad experience. Like, let Charlie be.
I don't know. I think it's pretty stupid. Yeah. The unknown thing is kind of creepy though, because it reminds me of have any of you watched the new Avatar on the Netflix at all?
Mm-mm.
Oh, the series? I haven't checked it out yet.
They redid the series, but the cartoon, one of the spirits is he like steals faces from people who give in to his temptation.
Oh wow.
So you never know what he's gonna look like, right? Nobody knows what he actually looks like. Kind of like one of those things in Harry Potter that come like the Bogart.
A Dementor?
Yeah, no, the Bogart. Like it's just whatever you fear the most is what you see. It doesn't have a real form. So the unknown thing kind of reminds me of that. Which, if that exists in a place that's supposed to be happy with candy, then you could probably make this a really cool thing, like a really creepy psychological thriller. But they're not going to do that with it. It's going to be stupid, and there's going to be no creativity.
This shit. There's your Oompa Loompa right there. You know what I mean? It's based on this shit.
She regrets everything she's done in her life up until this point.
Yeah, she's like, why did I take this non-union job?
Right.
That's what she's saying right now.
Yeah,
that's what she's saying
it's
right
always
there.
a bummer.
She's like, fuck.
What is with the plastic tarp orgy? What is happening there?
I don't know. I'm gonna go back to it now. You say
that looks like your garage back in the day.
The Slender Man Santa.
Oh yeah, back in the day it does. Let's go back to that. You can see this just share everybody one more time. Yeah, I don't know what's happening here really. There's the God King himself. Welcome to Kruse Control. Yeah, you know, like what is going on? And she does like the saddest Oompa Loompa. And why is there a Santa Claus there? This makes no sense to me.
It's weird.
I don't know.
It's weird. It's creepy.
How do you make a movie off this though too? I mean, like, is it about like someone goes to this place and it's unknown? Again, they were saying that Charlie's dead.
I think if you make a film about this, you don't go the horror route. you go almost like a heist film, not maybe like a heist film, but like a scam film. You do it from the perspective of the people running the event and
Oh,
how
that
they're
could be
like
good.
being all greedy and like, oh, we're gonna scam all these people out of all their money and
So
do
each
that
person
route.
is an
Do
everlasting
that angle.
gobstopper.
That'd be cool.
What was
Yeah,
it?
'cause,
What'd
I
you
mean,
say,
that would be
Jake?
more intriguing.
And I said each person that comes in is an everlasting gobstopper. Like they're just like trying to
sucking all
get.
the money out of them.
Yeah.
Just sucking it up.
They don't need their
So-
money. Just give it to me.
There's just a lot of other angles you could take to tell this story and make it more interesting. I think a horror movie is the laziest possible way.
Mm.
Yeah, I like what you're saying too. You make it like a they're taking advantage of people. I mean, like it's a whole scam, a big scam, and like
People
and you
didn't
play
design
that
it,
way.
Clam. They typed it into AI.
AI, yep. And then they claimed that the stuff didn't show up on time, but they weren't having that shit come, you know? It was all like bait and switch. It was a big bait and switch thing, and they were gonna make a bunch of money, and then it fucking fell through.
Right.
Like, what the hell are you doing to me? It's a scam, you know?
Right. So make a movie about the scammers. Do that.
I'd be down for that. It might
Bam.
be fun than
In
this.
5 seconds, I came up with a better film concept.
I know,
Get
like,
less
you
lazy people.
I don't know, it's just dumb shit to me. The fact this is even happening and everyone's talking about, I'm like, this is just dumb. This whole experience was idiotic, but they tried to do something. They tried to scam people. They got caught. It went down horribly. Even the actors, again, were talking shit about it. Like I said, the guy who played Willy Wonka was talking shit about it too. He was like, why would they cast me? And it's like, yeah, why would they cast me? I don't know. It's just what it is. So not a good premise if you ask me, but a movie is going to come. Like I said, we got the Blood and Honey one. We've got, they had the Mean one came out. We have like all these Blood and Honey 2s coming out. Like these things are moving forward. Of course, Willy Wonka or the Mickey Mouse one's coming. So you're going to have more and more stuff like this, I think, as it moves forward. People just like take these penises and put them in something different and make it work. But will it work? It doesn't actually work. It becomes just like a shit show that people just go to see for like, it's more of a, oh, I just have to see just cause. And then they're like, oh, this fucking sucks. Why'd I watch this? Waste my time.
Right.
So, but maybe they do something right. Maybe they make it psychological. That'd be better. But they're doing a fucking horror movie and it'll probably be shit. But hopefully it's good. You know, maybe you're excited about there. Let me know. Would love to know what you think about this. But I'm not sold on this Willy Wonka experience. I am just like that Oompa Loompa. I'm just sad about this. Anyways, everybody, thank you so much for being here on Kruse Control tonight. Appreciate you as always. Happy Monday. Hope you had a great weekend. You kicked some ass, accomplished some things. And thank you for hopping in here on the chat and being here live with us on a Monday. And we'll be back on Hump Day hanging out some more. Can't wait to talk some more about hopefully some big stuff happening. We'll see how the week goes. But Mr. Thirsty Daddy himself, GR Waters, thank you for being here on a Monday. Appreciate you as always. And I hope you have a fantastic night. Thank you so much for being here on Kruse Control, GR.
More than welcome. It was my pleasure.
Yeah, happy Monday. Happy Monday. Also, Mr. Jake Slenecki, Mr. Iron Oak himself. Thank you for being on Kruse Control, man. Keep bringing in the meat and smoking it up. Appreciate you.
I'll do what I can, sir.
That's horrible. I'm
Thanks
trying
for
something.
having
It's
me.
We'll try some new stuff next time. I gotta
Hey,
spitball
Jake
some shit.
Slenecki, he was here.
Yeah, once.
Hey,
In
look,
theory and spirit, maybe.
Mr. Iron Oak, that's all I got. I don't know. We'll work on that. If you guys have ideas in the chat, let me know too. The Queen of Mondays, Miss Rachel Blakely. Thank you for being on Kruse Control. Appreciate you as always. Hope you had a great night. Thank you for joining us back on a Monday as always and helping out. Being like guest co-host here, helping us kick some ass. And
Absolutely.
and
It's always
help
a
out.
good day when we get to talk about the DUNE.
Yes, keeps happening. I don't know.
Drinking there.
GR's like drinking days. We're not drinking. It's Monday. It's sober Monday. GR. It's not Friday. It's not Friday.
Oh,
is it?
Good to
Really?
see you.
We got
It's Friday,
Smokey
it's not-
Daddy here.
Smoky Daddy. Oh, the Smoky Daddy himself. I don't know. Can we have a Thirsty Daddy and a Smoky Daddy? I don't know that. Maybe. Thanks for being here, Queen. Appreciate you as always. But thank you all for being here. Like and subscribe if you can before you go. If you like this video, please like it. Tell your friends. Tell everybody out there. Join that button. Hit that button. Hit that bell. Make all that stuff happen because it helps everybody here. We keep growing every day. Thanks to you on Kruse Control. Happy Monday. Appreciate you so much. But you gotta spread the word, everybody. You gotta tell everybody you know about this. You gotta tell your friends, your family, your uncles, your aunts, your grandmas, your your grandmas, your great grandmas and grandpas that came down from everywhere in the universe. They fought down in Egypt and they became pyramids. The pyramids turned into Egyptian cats, and the cats like the Kruse Control, and then you like Kruse Control because you like the cats, and the cats had dogs, and they made love to those dogs, and they made love to the fucking sand sometime Dune, and they subscribed to Kruse Control. When that happened too, fucking Timothy Chalamet became huge because he was part of the cat family, and now he subscribed to Kruse Control. And everybody subscribed, and all Gen Z came around, and all the chinchillas and the beavers and the bears and the badgers and all the fucking woodland creatures with the koala bears came, and they were like, oh guys, it's a fucking great party. It's subscribed to Kruse Control. And the mailman came around with the pool guy, and all the fucking marsupial whammies out there, and your fucking best friend, that fucking little squirrel that came in your backyard that nibbles on your nuts and says hello, good morning, see you tomorrow. He subscribed so you can subscribe. Anyways, everybody, have a great night. GR's like, I'm fucking done with this shit. Have a great night. We'll see you back on hump day. Enjoy yourself. Have a fun night, and just take care. It's going to be a good day. It's going to be a good week. And what you got there, Jake? Don't forget the chickens. Fucking chickens. They will peck
the chickens.
They will peck
And the
away.
roosters.
That very
roosters.
important niche chicken market.
Yeah, the forest fowl
Peps.
represent.
Pepstar, get on that, man. Pepstar, get out there and make this happen. Right, Peppy? You're going to make it happen. I believe in you. I believe in you.
Whoa!
Yeah, I believe in you, man. Come on.
You done lost your mind.
Anyways, everybody, have a great night. And until Wednesday, everybody, see ya.